It's Cosby, Clover Hill. Cavaliers hosting at the Chiller. Big Dominion District matchup. And even some former Cavaliers from 1992. Class of 92 on hand to cheer on the Cavaliers. Cavs kick off, and Cosby gets it, but they won't travel far. Deontay Hyde is brought down immediately by A.J. Fox, and that'll set the offense of the Titans out, and it's going to be Nick Williams carrying several times, picking up a lot of yardage on this drive alone. Aaron Birnbaum having trouble there on the snap, but picks it up, throws it downfield, and Cole Hobson receives it before Darius Polk makes a stop. Williams carries a couple more times. Birnbaum drops back. This time he finds Berkheimer, and that's going to be a 9-yard gain down to the Cavs 23 before Michael Austin makes a stop. Birnbaum again finding Hobson for 7 more yards. They continue their advance downfield, and then Nick Williams is going to carry it in from 3 yards out for the touchdown. Titans get on the board first. Extra point attempt by Nicholas Doyle is good. So the Titans lead 7-0 in this game, and in doing so eat up over 7 minutes on the clock. So the Cavaliers get the kickoff this time, and it's Al Sadati bringing it back about 8 yards before he's brought to a halt. Cavalettes on the sideline. Everybody out in Peak tonight supporting breast cancer awareness. That continues through the month of October. Cavalier offensive drive not getting too far, as they'll have trouble several times. And then Kendrick Robinson is going to be thrown for a loss, loses the ball, and it's recovered by the Titans. So Cosby will take over at the Cavs' 37-yard line. And it won't take them long. Birnbaum hands off Nick Williams, and he carries it 12 yards in for a touchdown. So the Titans get on the board again, and again, Nicholas Doyle's attempt through the uprights is good. So Cosby leads 14-0 over the Cavaliers still in the first quarter. Another kickoff, this one 51 yards from Doyle, and it's Al Sadati bringing it back 31 yards this time, all the way to Cavs' 35-yard line before Ellis Coxey. With that, we'll advance into the second quarter of play, and a great job on the field. Grant Miller and David Ziglock doing a wonderful job on the Cavalier field. So thank those guys for all their hard work making the Chiller look great. Kendrick brings the Cavalier offense back out. They get a little bit of a drive going, but Ty Farrell comes up just a little bit short of the first down there, so the Cavs are forced to punt away, and Mitchell DeShane sends it 22 yards, where the Titans will take over. Birnbaum with the Titan offense back out on the field, but number 68 brings a halt to that drive there. Brandon Tyson making a big stop for a loss of 1. But then the pass complete, a great one-handed grab there as Birnbaum hits his man downfield, and that will be a touchdown. And that is Tyler Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald just keeps on running. Heads for the sidelines. Where's he going? He sets down and gets congratulated by his team. Strange way to celebrate, but hey, it's his touchdown. Do it however he wants to. So Cavaliers get out and finally get something going here. Ty Farrell gains a little bit of ground on a nice reception, but again, Cavaliers having trouble holding on to the ball. They fumble, and the Titans will take over. And again, they met with a stubborn Cavalier defense. Nice stop there by Deron Tyler. Justin Orange, Darian Powell, Michael Austin, and Austin Sealer, along with Kyle Flaherty getting in stops on this drive. But the Titans find some room down the field, and a big run here. Birnbaum holding on to it himself and takes it all the way down 40 yards to the Cavs' 17-yard line and a first down before Darian Powell makes the stop. And then it's going to be a couple of nice stops by the Cavalier defense. That's going to force the Titans to go for the field goal, and it will be up and good, 24 yards out. And that'll set Cosby out in front 24-0 over the Cavaliers. There's still 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Cavaliers trying to get anything going. Kyle Flaherty on the return here gains 11 yards before Austin Knoll makes the stop. And then Kendrick Robinson's going to get no gain. He stopped immediately. And then it's Mitchell DeShane coming out and having to punt it away again as the Cavalier offensive drive is ground to a halt. Ball picked up and, blocking it back. Usually when they switch sides of the fields like that, somebody ends up with a blocking it back call, and that's called against the Titans. So some defensive efforts here by the Cavaliers trying to stop anything, and then a fumble by the Titans there, and the Cavaliers will recover. So their offensive unit will come back on the field with 18 seconds left in the quarter and in the half, and Kendrick Robinson's going to carry it 21 yards, and finally he is driven out of bounds and loses the ball, but the Titans will recover and just kneel it out, and that'll bring an end to the first half of play, and the Titans leading 24-0, ready for the second half action. Cavaliers will get the opening kickoff of the second half, and they won't return it, so they start off at their own 15. A.J. Fox gets the call a couple of times, and then Kendrick Robinson looking deep downfield for Reed Harbert, but Harbert can't hold on to it. So Mitchell DeShane out to punt again, and the Titans take over offensively. And it's Nick Williams carrying a couple times, but he gets no gain. Dylan Turner and Kyle Flaherty and Brandon Tyson all make stops on this drive. Birnbaum goes forward on 4th down, but Dylan Turner breaks it up, and that'll put the Cavalier offense back out on the field, where Kendrick Robinson trying to get something going. Ty Farrell carries a couple times, picks up 8 yards, but again, the Cavaliers punted away. Back out on the field with the Cosby offense, and it's Tyler Fitzgerald carrying it 31 yards and into the end zone. This play here is Zachary Orvaith. He carries it 14 yards, and then here's the play by Tyler Fitzgerald, who carries it that 31 yards and down and into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans, and the extra point attempt goes wide, so the Titans will lead 30-0 over the Cavaliers. Kickoff, and it's Nicholas Doyle. He sends it down to the Cavalier 15-yard line. Reed Harbert bobbles it and finally dives on it, but it's at the Cavalier 1-yard line where they'll take over. And a couple plays later, the Cavaliers get the safety called on them. So 2 more points for the Titans. They lead 32-0. Cavaliers will have to kick it off there, and it's gone. Goes down to Aaron Parker, who brings it back 5 yards before Dylan Turner brings a halt to that. Nicholas Doyle ends up having to punt away for the Titans as the Cavalier defense is able to hold strong on this drive, and Clover Hill will get another shot at it after a personal foul right there, called for the push in the back. Kendrick Robinson again having trouble holding on to the ball, but the Titans will go into the 4th quarter leading 32-0. Cavalier faithful, look at him, still on hand. The Cavalier crazy still there cheering on their fans. Tommy Carter on the sidelines there, and all he can do pretty much shake his head at this point. His Cavaliers are trying to get anything going there. Ty Farrell carrying it downfield, trying to find some running room, finally brought to a halt. Kendrick Robinson dropping back. Does find a receiver this time, but gains little on it, and the Cavaliers end up turning it back over to the Titans, who try to drive downfield and meet with a very stubborn Cavalier defense this time. Cavaliers playing extremely tough here towards the end of the game, trying not to give up any more points. Titans will be forced to punt it away, and it'll be Nicholas Doyle punting at 39 yards to Cavs 18, where Kyle Flaherty brings it back, and he carries it 14 yards before he's finally run out of bounds. Kendrick Robinson is going to carry it for 9 yards down to the Titans' 45-yard line for Delonte Hyde makes the stop. And then Robinson's carrying it a couple more times along with A.J. Fox, Kwame Hawkins, Kyle Flaherty finally driving it deep into the Titan territory. Kendrick Robinson catching Chase Stanley there on a nice 16-yard pass. And there's a carry by Kyle Flaherty. Drives it all the way down to the 1-yard line where he's called down. And then the Cavaliers trying to get it in the end zone. Just can't make the connection there, and they end up turning it over on 4th and goal to the Titans, and the Titans pretty much then will just run out the clock, let it tick down, run a few plays, and this one goes into history book. Cavaliers having a tough night. Cosby looking to keep its dreams of some hope of a Dominion District shot alive, but Bird not looking like they're going to give that up this year. But the Cavaliers will fall, and they'll go down for 32-0 against the Titans of Cosby. So Cosby gets to celebrate this year. Clover Hill faces off with Midlothian next week.